Hi everybody, welcome to the Art Club. Michelle here, and I am here with a really good friend of mine, Javier. So welcome to the Art Club, Javier.
Thank you, Michelle.
We are at Beaver Lake in Montreal right now, and I have asked Javier to come on the Art Club today to share a little bit about what he does. This is the coolest thing. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what your job is, actually?
What my job is? Well, as an animator, I do fun stuff. That's pretty much my job, to do fun things to watch.
So you're an animator.
Yeah.
He actually animates and makes cartoons, guys. This is just the coolest thing.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do when I was a kid. There was nothing in the world that I liked the most than watching cartoons, so it made me really happy, always make me smile. It made my Sundays, my Saturdays, my free time was like watching TV.
Oh wow.
I was lucky enough to be able to live the dream, to give that back, of making people laugh and enjoy a good time like watching a film.
Oh man, that sounds amazing. I like making videos too. Animation is really something else. Like, it takes a lot of time and a lot of patience, but it's so worth it. When you watch a movie, just remember, somebody made all of those characters move like that. So it's pretty awesome. I met Javier when we worked together briefly in the same studio. I wasn't an animator, but I got to know him there. And then recently, I just heard that, what was it you were working on just recently?
And Captain Underpants.
Captain Underpants. This guy played a part in making that movie. So tell us a little bit about what you did in that movie. Like, what part did you have a hand in?
Well, moving the characters, animating the characters. It's always kind of funny to explain that. It's because when you go in 3D, you have a story, obviously. You have the characters, you have a bunch of things already done for you. So my job is to tell the story with the body language of the characters.
So it's kind of like you have like a doll that somebody created,
right?
And then you move it, and then the character does whatever you tell it to do.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, kind of. It doesn't do what I tell him to do. I wish. No, it's a lot of moving around and.
So you click, and you move.
Exactly.
And you move. And you move, and then the arm will do whatever.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, it is pretty much like that. It's like if you watch yourself, you have joints, you have arms, and you do all types of movements. So you need a specific you tell a story with the with the movement. That's what an animator does. That's what I do. And my job is pretty much to tell the story, to tell it clear, to show a clear intent. Say if the characters worried, excited, all these things. Do
you do facial expressions too?
Yeah.
So you have to move the face around to make the character look happy or sad or scared?
Yeah. It's a lot of observation because everything goes together.
Do you use a mirror to look at?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes if I'm trying to draw a character with a certain expression, it helps me a lot if I look at myself in the mirror making that facial expression, and then I can copy what I see, and I think that's kind of the same idea. I didn't say this at the beginning, I was supposed to, but Javier is the name that you guys all see at the end of every Art Club episode, because he's the one who animated the Art Club intro, which I'll show right here, and designed the little girl, and then he made the little girl run across the screen and up the tree. And so you have a big part in the Art Club, actually. Every episode we see Javier's work a little bit.
Cute.
Piece of it. We're going to have Javier show us some simple animation technique right now using paper and a marker or and a pencil.
Yeah, whatever you got.
Whatever you have. Even you can animate with clay too, right?
Yeah.
My son likes to use clay to animate, so.
Yeah, submotion. That's fun.
All right. So let's try.
Alrighty.
Okay, so we moved to get out of the rain a little bit, but Javier is going to show a little example of animation. So, are you ready, Javier?
Yep.
Teach us how to animate.
Okay. I can do something funny.
Is this the first frame?
Yeah, so like basically you can do an animation like with 3 drawings. It's a simple story, begin, middle, end. That's pretty much essential of a story structure. So I'm gonna make a character just jump from one side to the other. So.
And Javier is starting out with a pencil, just like we do on the art club. And then we cover it with Sharpie after, typically.
Okay, so right now I'm just doing like a first pose. Just indicating like he's about to jump. That's what's important about the body language. Is like when you see people move or like walk or anything, like there are certain poses you must do in order for an action to happen. For instance, if you're gonna go up, you must go down first. Like if you're gonna jump, like you must like squeeze like down like your legs, so like you have like a power to like propel yourself up, and then again you squash down. So it's like it's a principle of animation: squash and stretch. And it's not just to make things rubber; it's to indicate compression and distension. So like it's what muscles do, like how like the body generates power. And it's also fun to watch. It's like visually very appealing. One of the essential things about like making something funny is like you gotta find it funny yourself. Yeah, like
Good advice.
It's like a joke. If you don't find a joke funny, like no matter
Don't tell it.
if you tell it, like it's not gonna be funny. You don't find it funny yourself. So yeah, there's like a little story. He prepares to jump. He's up there and smashes his face on the ground.
Cool.
And yeah, that's pretty much what animation is. Like obviously there's so much more like to animation than just this, but like you get the idea. Is that simple? Like with 3 pieces of paper you can make a small action, and I'm doing nothing fancy here.
Awesome.
Like yeah, anybody who wants to do it can do it.
Thank you so much for being with us on the art club, and yeah, we will be looking for more of your work in the future, and that's it.
Oh, thank you so much for inviting me.
No problem.
It's a great honor to be part of this.
Bye guys, see you next time.